What's up, YouTube? This is Brett here from A Mouthful of BS, and today I'm bringing you a new series, Financial Fridays. This is where we talk money, strategies, how to save, what to save, when to save, who to save, and how to spend it, and when to spend it. Now I'm going to give you my strategies and take some questions from people. So feel free to send any questions you have money related. I can give you my opinion. I'm not a financial expert. I'm just a good old boy that enjoys his money and wants to spend it in the right place and doesn't want to give it all to the government. But let's go ahead and get started. First off, budget. Why would you budget? Well, you want a budget to save money. You don't want to just be throwing money around, not knowing what's going on, and you know where your money goes. Now, when I budget, I just started 2 days ago, as early as that is, on a true legitimate budget. Before, I would just get on my phone, pull up my bank account, and see, do I have any money in there? If yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I mean, it's that simple. That's just how it was. And I found on YouTube a guy named Dave Ramsey. He's written many books. He knows finances like the back of his hand. And he has a YouTube channel. And I'll link his YouTube and his website below. But I got hooked on it, started watching it, doing a little research. And I found on his website about his 7-step formula to happiness with money. And, I got a good job. I'm not completely in debt up to my eyeballs. I can get stuff paid for. I'm not skimming and living paycheck to paycheck eating ramen noodles. I mean, I'm young and I was wise with my money. But I started looking at it and thinking, well, maybe there's some stuff I can improve on, which you can always improve on. And I started using his free software, which is everydollar.com. I'll link it below because I definitely recommend it. You can do the pencil and paper method, but this was just the same and it had more colors. So if you're ADD, ADHD, you'll like it even more. But I got on there, and basically you pick the month and you set aside your income, and then you budget in categories on what you would like to spend that money on. There's stuff to save for, bills, utilities, anything and everything. You can make your own. It's a pretty nice little software. And it has on the right a pie chart on where most of your money's going, where you're spending it, things like that. So I started in on that, did all my math, hooked my bank account to it, did it by hand, counted everything up. And then I realized, holy crap, I am wasting a ton of money. I saw so many Amazon charges. I don't even know what I bought. I bought something on Amazon, but who knows what it is. The Amazon was an issue. So I do love Amazon though. But fast food was even a more issue. It was a lot of money in fast food. It wasn't sit-down restaurants. I mean, I'll go out to eat maybe once a week to a decent restaurant, not Wendy's or Taco Bell or something not good for you. But mainly that software made me conscious. I'm not going to go like, oh no, I can't spend $1. I'm not like that. It just gave me the opportunity to see where I could improve my spending. I didn't need to throw $300 in fast food in 1 month. Maybe I could throw, let's say 1 month I throw only $200. I know that's a lot. Don't judge me. And that's $100 for something else, So when I'm taking out the software, I'm not going to be on a strict budget. I'm going to keep track of my finances just to be conscious. But Dave Ramsey also offers a solution called the envelope system. It's been around since the beginning of time, and many of you probably seen it. Well, I got paid today, so I went to the bank and I loaded up on the cash. Dropped an envelope there. And so I'm going to show you where my envelopes are starting, because I've never done this before and I had to do a little research. So in his 7 baby steps is what he says. The first step is to save $1,000 for emergency funds, which is if while you're paying on your debt, you have a problem with your car or something comes up, an unexpected bill, you have money to pay for it without actually ruining your plan. So I made a folder, emergency fund, sorry for the small writing, just common. So 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. And I'm going to put it in the emergency fund. And I'm going to do that every paycheck. There'll be $100 go into this until we get to $1,000, and it'll be set aside. So one thing Dave Ramsey talks about is on step, I believe it's 4 or 5. Someone's going to find out and correct me and leave me in the comments. I know. It talks about investing. Once you complete all your steps to that point, you start investing. Well, I have a 401k at work, and it's a match 401k. We can talk about that later. But I also want to invest a little money on the side, because you never can have too much money invested in your retirement. I'm young. I probably have 40 years to retire. I know that's a lot. But when I would love to retire a millionaire and just not have to worry about anything. So I made one for, zoom in there, my Roth IRA. And what I'm going to do there, I'm going to put 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 into my Roth IRA. I'm going to do that every check as well. Set that aside. That way, eventually I'll put that in my bank account and then use my Vanguard online software to get that in there. Next up, the big thing. Second big thing, we'll go with that. Honeymoon. So I'm getting married in about a year and 3 months, a little over that. And everybody wants to go on a honeymoon. But starting to save a little bit. You know, you never know how much that'll cost or where we're even going to go yet. So I'm going to put $100 every paycheck into the honeymoon. And if I have way more than I need, I'll figure out something to do with it. Might put a new gun fund, you know, why not? And I'm going to set that aside. Now the biggest key of all. So I've decided to go back to school and go to graduate school to get my master's in business administration. Now my company will reimburse me for up to $600 a credit hour, which is pretty good, pretty substantial amount of money, but I have to pay up front. That's the bad thing. So basically, once you get your initial, you should be paid each time, but you still have to pay, and then they reimburse you. So I'm going to put 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 200, and I'm going to do 100 each check for this. Possibly more. Depends on how my budget is, because you can tinker around with it. And it's going into the grad school folder. And I'm going to set those aside and put them in the safe, otherwise I'll probably throw them away, which would be bad. And that is my envelope system. That is my current budget right now. Now, we can look online and you can see it. I'll link everything in the description down there. And check it out. Do a little digging around, looking around. You know, you never know what you might find. Might be worth, even if it can't help you, it's not going to hurt you to know where your money's going. Who knows? Maybe you're wasting a lot of money on stupid stuff and you settle down, put it in an IRA or 401k, invest it. You could be a multi-millionaire. I said multi-million-dollar. Playing with too much money. So until next time, like and subscribe this video, and we'll see you next Friday for Financial Fridays.